Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is A.B.209. Today I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna talk about stuff that I learned from my own self. And today's topic is why you should not sleep midday ever again. You know what? Let's ask a simple question. Why? Why should I never sleep middle of the day, or why you should not sleep middle of the day? Well, on theory, you can just search that on Google, but I ain't here to talk about health problems because I myself didn't look for that too. Well, I am here to tell you how much time that you could save and how much time that has been passed. So, let's begin. First off, why would you sleep midday anyways? Easy answer, you are tired and you got nothing to do. Well, maybe or, not and. But how about harder answer? Let's break this down a little bit. Usually, this is what I know and I technically searched on Google. Usually, average human need to sleep about 6 to 8 hours per day, or should I say per night. Anyways, because of this harder time, our life have changed many times, which also changed our sleeping clock. For example, my sleeping clock is 4 to 6 hours of sleep per day. Someone out there sleeping clock may be only 2 hours of sleep per day, or even less. That's very concerning. Or one of my friends' sleeping clock is, he say it's broken. Yeah, there's nothing much I can help about that. Or during this harder time, it may change someone's mind, because we have stayed at home for a long time before you're back online and walking around. So our head will just go poof and then change into a different person. Being lazy or maybe active or whatever. Or we just start to doing nothing because we are bored that we have to stay at home all the time, something like that. Well, that happened to me too. But I can't also help anything with that. I can't. But there's one thing I can do for you. I can be a test subject for this experiment that I will try to prove my own question. Well, that is a weird word to say, but it went like this. Here's the context. Every Tuesday, my school ends at 14:20. And it takes about 10 minutes for me to walk back to home without doing any homework yet. So the first Tuesday goes like this. I will sleep middle of the day. After all of the school and walk back to home, I can do some easy homework that I have, but I decide to not do it and went to sleep instead. And I found myself waking up at 17:15 or something, I'm not sure. So I have my dinner, then I start doing homework. I finish all of that at 19 or something. I don't sure, but probably 19:20 or something. So technically, I have about 3 hours of free time before my bedtime, which is 22. Exactly 22 o'clock. So here comes the second Tuesday. It went the same. I finished school at 14:20, walked back home 10 minutes, didn't do any homework. But this time that I went to sleep midday, I wake up at 18:40. So I finished all of that, all having dinner, doing all homework I have at 20. So technically I have only 2 hours before my bedtime. That only 2 hours of free time. If you are a student, you probably have like 4 or 5 hours of free time, something like that, I guess. so I have enough. And next Tuesday come. On the third Tuesday, I won't sleep middle of the day. So it went everything same again. School finished, I didn't have dinner, just walk back home. But instead of sleeping, I will do homework instantly when I arrive at my room. But here's the thing, there are actually more homework than usual that Tuesday because I accidentally sleep during the class too. So I start doing all my homework. It getting very exhausting because normally like 2 Tuesday ago I will sleep, but this time I forced myself to not, and it getting very exhausting. But I get it done eventually because stop by and take a little bit of break, and then go back to do it. Well, eventually I finish it, as I say. Now, guess what? It's just 17:10. That's 2 hours and 40 minutes of not constantly working. Well, it's technically not constantly because, as I say, I take a break from here and there. So technically I have about 5 hours of free time. Isn't that amazing, to be honest? But back to the problem. Since you are bored, you are tired, you don't want to force yourself to do the work, so you went to sleep again? Well, there are benefits and loss for both not sleeping midday and sleeping midday anyways. So I guess I have to say that not sleeping midday will allow you to have more time to do something. Though it will be exhausting as I try, but you can slowly do it. Then you can still take a nap or sleep after that anyways, right? So how about sleeping midday? Well, sleeping midday, however, will give you energy to do it later. Maybe midnight working, I suppose. But it will definitely break your sleeping clock, which can actually cause some health problem. But in the end, I myself still accidentally or maybe intentionally sleeping midday sometimes. My friend's sleeping clock is still broken and I cannot fix anything. To be honest, I am saying what I learned from this experiment and what I know. But I am not going to say that you have to never sleep midday, right? Because I say should. You should never sleep midday. So yeah, it's your time, not mine. So use this wisely. See you later and good night. Because I'm going back to sleep. See ya.